overarching thing you'd say about this project compared to any other is collaboration and co-production. So like on any other project we've ever done before, the level of involvement from such a disparate number of people has been extraordinary, from staff to curators and the museum kind of directors, to imagine what the new museum could be.
Co-production and involving our communities has been at the heart, and that I think has been something that continues to be at the heart of the programme all the way through to today and beyond. And at every stage, the folks that are giving their time up, their skills, they're contributing their knowledge, their energy into working on this with us. It wouldn't be here. It wouldn't be here without those folks putting all of that time into this project, and we're so grateful for it.
So volunteers have genuinely shaped what the Museum of Making is. Years ago we asked the question, what could this building be? And we asked people. We didn't make those decisions kind of behind closed doors, and that's been a key part of the project all the way through, that those doors are open, that people are genuinely kind of helping to shape and form it.
It was about giving something to the community, supporting the community. It widens your social group, it leads on to other things. It's also about, if you're volunteering, you are valued, particularly valued at the museum, and that's quite a sense of well-being. It gives you that interest. Yeah, it's great, it's absolutely great.
I became involved with the Museum of Making through the Makery, and we go out and we do making activities on a converted bus. It's been brilliant. Kids love it, and even the adults are really intrigued, and they get to do making as well, so they love it.
The hours that the volunteers provide is really, really valuable.
We couldn't do it without them. Basically, we really couldn't. And they are fantastic, the amount of time, because that's their free time they're giving. And also for them, they're giving something back to the community, and they're producing something that everyone will enjoy and be involved with.
Volunteering, I think, it changes lives. It's changed my life. I've been a volunteer for loads of different reasons throughout my life since I was 7, and sometimes it's about gaining skills and kind of getting stuff on my CV, and sometimes it's been about if I haven't been feeling too great, if I've had periods of mental unwellness. Volunteering for me has been a way of reaching out to the world, doing something important, making kind of my way in the world, and that's no different for any other volunteer. People come with so many different motivations.
One of my reasons was that I was relatively new in the city, and I wanted to try and find some ways of making some social contacts. I also wanted to get involved with something that was going to be important for the community. And this was such a surprise to me, the kind of range of activities that the museum has and the opportunities that this building is going to give Derby in the future. And I just wanted to be a part of that, however small.
I've seen so many people come into the project. We've had so far over 1,000 people be involved. I know that people have made the most amazing friendships through volunteering, and that's been amazing to see. I've seen people develop skills. For some people, people have developed confidence. For example, sometimes we've worked with Derby College students, and the first day that they've volunteered, they've been hardly making eye contact, and then through volunteering we've really seen them come out of themselves and start talking and gain confidence. Sometimes it can be wonderfully surprising what you kind of gain from volunteering.
My name is Saunders, and I'm the lead artist on the Derby Silk Mill photographic project about the lockout of 1833. Everything depends on my volunteers. I mean, everything. I can't do the project, as simple as that. We have volunteers for the cast is absolutely essential. They're all local people, they're all passionate, and they all support the idea. But not only the cast, we get volunteers who are painters, carpenters, van drivers. People want to volunteer and make tea and coffee all day. There's a collective cooperative element, and it's a good spirit, good vibe, as I'd say as an old hippie.
We don't want smiles, we want firm, strong women.
For
which I'm sure you
all 3 photographs, everyone that's appeared in the photographs is a volunteer. So I think for today and yesterday, which is the lockout shoots, we will have seen around about 170 people have been through to be dressed and wigged and all the rest of it. And then I think I've had maybe about 8 people helping me get everybody dressed, deciding what people are going to be wearing. The way that I like to work is, run it by me before they leave to be photographed, but basically it's up to you to kind of decide how you're going to dress this character, what kind of character are they going to be. All those decisions are kind of down to you as a volunteer designer for the day. And I couldn't have done it without them.
The challenge for me was to find something I could do where I felt I was useful. Derby Museums is the first volunteering I've ever done, not because I haven't wanted to, but because I've never had time or known how to do it. And I have honestly got more out of it than I thought I ever would do. It just makes you feel good. And I know people say that, and I didn't expect it to be as true as it has been. But I also can't believe my first volunteering project is the Hidden Project, because it's been fantastic. I am from Derby, and it's all about Derby, it's all about our history. It's got so many people together to talk and share who probably wouldn't have met each other anyway. And I think it's really important in sense of building a sense of community in Derby. I think it's just been so inspiring to be part of. And I've already said, what can I do next? What's the next project I can do? Because I just get a real sense of fulfilment out of it.
This is an opportunity of a lifetime. So I would really want to, especially if I can be able to work in the Silk Mill, to actually see it start to develop and see the end product when the project is done.
What's exciting is that we've already got an amazing community of people who feel connected to this building, who've genuinely shaped it. It's a reflection, it will be a reflection of all of those different voices, of all of those different ideas. People will be able to come and point at things that they've placed, point at objects that they've cleaned, that they've cared for, point at things that they have built and created, point at bricks potentially that they've cleaned, and tell their friends and their loved ones, I did that, I'm part of this building, and that I think is what's so important.